Modern society is a poisonous snake that bites everyone, that makes everyone slave workers, obedient and dumb. Modern society wants us to be slaves so that the rich and the powerful enjoys our hard work, so that they can enjoy our suffering, so that they can benefit from us. That's why this society has designed the school system and everything to make us stupid, to make us so stupid that we give our time, that we give our essence in the shit jobs every single day. And they had designed it like that for centuries. But now, our Generation Z and millennials, started to question this system, started to question this society, which is poisonous. This society is mentally sick. Think about it, guys. Is it right that a person lives his life like he is a zombie or a robot? Every single day, all his life, next 50, 40 years of his life, like a fucking machine. This is not anything good. This is totally sick. And it shows that how sick is the modern society. In this society, they are conditioning us every single time. Yes, nowadays even our friends are not our friends. They are fake. Because why? Because of these algorithms, because of these things, because of the movies they produce, because of the content they show us, because of all this negativity all around us, which conditions everyone to compare yourself with another person. That is the agenda of this modern tech people, modern tech rich people. That is their agenda, that we compare ourselves a day and night with our friends, that then we fight with our friends and stuff like that, then we become alone, and then they can benefit from us by that when we just go to these dating apps and stuff like that and pay money there, escort maxing and stuff like that. That's how this so sick society gets the money out of us and makes us bankrupt. This is their complete strategy. And that's why they hate us truth tellers. I tell truth. It's not that I'm alone. A lot of people are in this niche tells the truth. And the algorithm doesn't like us. The algorithm hates us. Our videos have so much watch time and retention and even click-through rate. But no, the algorithm never promotes us. Why? Because it wants people to be blinded. It wants people to be slaves of the rich. And that's why it never promotes our content. And our content is only get promoted if some people shares them, if people likes them, if people constantly watches our content in repeat. That helps us. Only that helps us. Only people's intention helps. No algorithm promotes truth. Because truth hurts. Because truth hurts this sick society and sick system. That's why they will never promote it. And that's okay. But what's not okay is that how they made women's minds. This sick society has made women that nowadays women have become like a evil doll. So they has designed it that way. They conditioned even women's minds. I cannot fully blame women for this because by this all media and movies and stuff like that, they has made women's minds such that this woman thinks that they are great, and they think that, oh, I'm a woman, so I should have everything in my life. So they make it like that, and they make women believe that they don't need to do anything, they don't need to work, they don't need to do the effort in the relationship and stuff like that, and they are amazing, even if they're sub 5 woman, they think they're 10. Like it's the conditioning of this system and sex society that made women like that, that corrupted women's minds. And that's why modern woman hates men. Let's say if a man is 6 and a woman is 4, still the woman is not gonna like the man. Because why? Because she thinks she is a 10, but she is actually is a 4. But the man is 6, but still she will not choose him. She thinks she deserves a 9 or a 10. That's how corrupted these women's minds are. And the reason is this society, because of what? This society made these industries, this society made this like adult entertainment industries, porn industries and stuff like that, so that man constantly watches these kinds of content. And when we watch these adult videos and stuff like that, then we become simps. When we constantly keep watching it, I know some people watch it because they don't have other ways to enjoy themselves or remove their stress. They don't have other ways. But the thing is that this system has designed this adult entertainment things such that man watches them constantly and get addicted. And when a man get addicted to these contents, then what happens is that they become sims. Yeah. Then they become so hungry for woman or woman's body that they keep behaving as if like women are God. They go on all these platforms, Instagram and stuff like that, and message women, hey, I will treat you, hey, I will take you to a date, hey, I will give you all the money, hey, I will take you to foreign countries, stuff like that. They message people, women like that, because they were so desperate. And this desperation is what? Making women woman's ego so much. This makes woman's ego sky high. This makes them think like they are better than us. And if these sims are the main reason, guys. These sims are the main reasons. Because of these sims only, we are suffering. If these sims stop giving women the God treatment, if they don't, if they stop behaving to women like as if they're queens, Queen Elizabeth or something like that. They behave as if a sub 5 woman or a 3 woman, ugly woman, a fat woman is a, let's say they behave it like a fat woman is a really great queen, so stuff like that. They do it like that, and it is not at all right. By doing this, they are just decreasing the value of men in the society. And this is how the society has designed. They let this woman create their OnlyFans and stuff like that, and earn money and become millionaires and stuff like that. Isn't it sick, guys? A person works day and night and is not able to earn even 100k. Some people even not able to earn 50k a year. But these OnlyFans models, they don't do shit. They just post some pics of them, on the internet, and they earn millions and millions of dollars every single month, and some earns millions of dollars every single day without any effort. So the thing I'm saying is that all this online escorting and stuff like that should be stopped, because guys, let's be honest, watching this shit doesn't give us anything. Watching this shit only makes us miserable, more miserable. So if they want to earn money, it should be physical. It should be that these models do it in physical ways and take the money physically, not in online platforms. This makes our minds corrupted and not give us the thing, and they become rich. So I don't think it is right. This thing needs to be stopped, and this is the way society made our minds corrupted. This shows us all this adult stuff. This shows us all the time this adult content, even on these social media apps such as TikTok, Instagram, All these platforms only promote like content with adult activity. Why? They want to make your mind polluted. And also Socrates has said that if you want to destroy a country, make that country lustful, and that country will get destroyed automatically. You don't have to do anything. And they are following this. They just want to destroy men. They want to take every bit of energy and every bit of money from men. These people want to take everything out of us, and that's why they has designed all these platforms and all these things and all this stuff like that. And nowadays with these evil contents, they are even conditioning our parents' brains, like stuff like that, I cannot mention all these platforms' names that's gonna make my channel banned. But the thing is that you guys know, and you guys know, a lot of platforms which conditions our parents' brains that, oh, my son is 30 years old and he's still not married. Oh, he's still not rich, stuff like that. Because they shows you on these platforms 20-year-old people who are married and who have millions of dollars and Lamborghini and Mercedes and all these kinds of cars. Some of them even have a helicopter and stuff like that. But the thing is that if we research deeper, then nowadays even not 5% men have that. Even 1% men don't have luxury cars in their 20s. But these platforms are full of this contents. It may be like maybe 0.1% men, but these platforms only shows them. And even out of these guys, most of these guys are fake. They rent these cars, they rent these people, they rent these girls, and shows as if they're their girlfriends. In reality, these are just models who got paid. So this is a scam also. The whole internet is a scam actually. I'm not saying that all of it is a scam. A lot of things is amazing on the internet as well. You can listen to amazing music. You can watch places all around the world. You can see the world. You can see what's inside the ocean, stuff like that. And the internet should be used for that. The internet should be used for learning. But the thing is that the internet has been getting used by these evil, sick-minded people to condition us, to make our minds corrupted, and to make us slave workers. That's all. And to make us miserable from the inside, to compare ourselves with fictional characters. These influencers are fictional, guys. The success they shows us, most of them, at least 80% of them, are fake. That is not true. They are just faking it. They are not real, guys. Most of the cars they shows in these videos were rented. Most of the girls they shows in these videos were also rented. It's all fake. It's all a lie. Yes, some of these guys are real. Maybe 5% of them are real. But the thing is that even these guys are like got there by nepotism, got there by their parents' money. They don't did the hard work or stuff like that. Only maybe 0.1% of men did the actual hard work, and only they were like poor and they have reached success. Only some of them did it. Most of them were just lucky, and largely they're just fake. Yeah, that's all. And another thing I see is that people nowadays are becoming more evil day by day. How? Because all the media and all this society and stuff are making our minds such that we becoming like more cruel towards each other. And they want us to be more cruel towards each other. Why? Because that way we're gonna do something or fight with each other. Then what? We're gonna go to the hospital, and then we're gonna pay the money in there, and that's how they earn the money. And if something even worse happens, then we're gonna have to go to the court, and then we're gonna have to pay money there. So it's like the cycle. They want us to be against each other. They want us to fight for our race. They want us to so that we fight with each other as if different races means shit, you know. They want us to fight between religions. They want us to fight for our language, nationality, and stuff like that, which doesn't matter at all. Or if it matters only very less. But they make it the core things, but this is not the core things of life. They are making all this bullshit, you know. This is all fake and this is all made up. This shit is not right, you know. This shit is not at all right. And the last note is that even music nowadays is got corrupted. When I listen to the music from 60 years ago, in the 1950s and 1980s, those music have such a soul and they have meaningful lyrics and stuff like that. But nowadays music is trash. Nowadays the music we listen is only there so that we become more miserable from the inside. And when we become miserable, what happens? Then we go outside and eat this crap food, this junk food, and this shit stuff which these corporations make. And think about it, guys. If we have got the real fun from this amazing music which they used to make in 1960s, then we wouldn't have to waste a lot of money on this junk food and stuff like that, and all this adult entertainment. We don't have to spend our money there. So this is the way they earn more money from us. They suck more blood from out of us, and that is why they don't make amazing music or meaningful music nowadays. That's why they stopped it, because it doesn't benefit them enough. And this sick society tells us to live in the sick neighborhoods where people are fighting every single day, where people are just engaging in criminal activities. They tell us to live in these mega cities where people are just so stupid, you know. But no, they promote that kind of living. Why? Because when you live in the mountains and with nature and stuff like that, then you have very less stress, or you have no stress. Then you are one with the nature, and they don't want us to be content. They don't want us to be peaceful. They don't want us to be with the right kind of woman, with the right kind of company, in the right kind of atmosphere, with nature, with good people. They don't want us to live like that. They don't want us to be peaceful, because if we become peaceful, then how are they gonna earn money from us? Because only a miserable person spends so much money in consumption, so much money in bad food, junk food, fast food, and all kinds of entertainment, shit movies and stuff like that. Only a miserable person gonna pay there. A person who is peaceful, a person who got a loving woman, a person who is living in the mountains or in the beaches, with nature, with his loving dog, in an amazing house of his own, is not gonna pay money for OnlyFans. Think about it. And that's why they want us to suffer. They want us to suffer for eternity. They want our suffering, because our suffering fuels their economy. And it is like that since for a longer time. This society tells us that go for money, go for a job which gives a lot of money. I get it, money is important. But the thing what is more important is that how you feel in the work. And they never tell you that. They never tell you to go for the passion, go for the inner love you have for something. It may be music, it may be acting, it may be something scientific, it can be anything. But the thing is that they don't tell us to go for the thing we love. Why? Because if we do what we love, then we'll be happy and peaceful. And again, peaceful people are not a good spender in these economies. That's all. And that's why they want us to suffer in these 9 to 5 and tragic jobs, which sucks the soul out of us, which sucks every drop of blood out of us. They want us to do that instead of work we love. Why? Because only that way we can be controlled. The person who which loves his work and earns decent amount of money is very hard to control. But a miserable person is easy to control. Give him scraps and he'll be controlled. And that's the reason. And the most sick thing the mentally disturbed society has did to us is that it separated us from the real spirituality, the real core thing, which is the real thing. The people of ancient times who are used to follow this, they know that by all this consumption of these bad things, we are not gonna get the thing. They used to know that real life, real love, and real happiness only resides in a right life, which with a right woman, with right atmosphere. When you live in an atmosphere which you like, which you love, when you live with a girl you love, when you have people around you who loves you, who cares about you, also you care about them. Who were good and decent. In core spirituality, we learned all these things that we should go away from the people who are egoistic and who are evil in their heart. We should go away from these people. We should go away from all kinds of content which promotes so much adult activity, which promotes so much of nasty stuff. We should go away from that. We should go away from nasty people. But this people has made, this sick society has hidden all these truths from us, hidden the spirituality, true spirituality, so we don't get to live the life which we should, so that we don't have the peace which we should have. And that's why this society promotes fake spirituality, which is all this mumbo jumbo and all kinds of stuff, which is that I was born on 13, so I may be unlucky, stuff like that. This is not true spirituality, guys. True spirituality is only about your peace. It only talks the ways to become peaceful, truly peaceful and happy. That's true spirituality, not some shitty stuff. Go away from all that nonsense. And if you want to follow, then you gotta follow the real spirituality, which I feel is the Buddhism. That is true spirituality. And that should be known. That is the highest that humanity has ever known. And this media wants us to be separated from that, so that we become their slaves all our life. They don't want us to be free. They don't want our freedom. They want to stop us from being free and fly high in the sky. They want us to be miserable scrap. And it feels like they have become successful in doing that. But I will not stop. I will keep making videos to aware people on all these subjects. So take care, guys, and I will see you on the next videos. And if you have any recommendations for my next video, you can tell me in the comments.